Hey, how's it going? Let's get in the game set up. See, I be the first next time. 안녕하세요. Is it Thursday? Well, it's Wednesday. But I wouldn't be able to play, I can't play Thursday though. So that's why. No, it's across the room. I can't get the hat. It's gone. You just have to deal with this. Yes. You guys get to see my hair, what it looks like underneath the hat. Although you can actually see it in some of the let me fix the microphone. The Korean FAQ videos, you can also see it like this anyway. But yeah, so minimize that. Okay, so do we want to show that we're worried about her, or do we want to we feel anxious, we feel uncomfortable with what she did, the actions that she did, or do we want to worry about her? I want to try worrying about her. 혹시 무슨 일 있으셨나요? Did something happen? We didn't do this already, did we? I know that we stopped at a choice, but I can't remember if this was the choice or if it's the next one.
네? 아까 말했잖아요. 저 사람들 날 대하는 모습이 엄청 이상하다고.
Oh, I told you before. Those people, the way that those people looked when they're talking to me was really strange. I feel like we did this. 언제 그런 말을 했어요? When did you say that?
처음에 인사할 때
Okay, we already did this. Okay, it was here. This was what. Okay, I was like, I feel like we already did that. I recognize that dialogue. She said. Okay, so now we're at the part. Do we want to make her feel afraid? 겁을 준다. We make her feel afraid. Let's make her feel a little bit more scared about this fog, or do we want to directly show her? I'm going to directly show her. 눈으로 직접 보시는 게 빠르겠군요. I think it would be faster for you to see it with your own two eyes. It would be faster for you just to see it directly yourself. Okay. Hey, Green Oliver. Yeah, we're in the last 2 days. It's actually the second half of the last 2 days. So there's actually 1.5 days left. 어차피 체린 씨도 여기 나가시려면 제 차가 필요할 테니 자, 그쪽으로 가시죠. Anyway, if you're gonna get out of this place, you're also gonna need my car anyway. So, let's go that way. 나는 그렇게 말하며 유채린에게 대답할 시간을 주지 않고 그대로 앞장섰다. So I said that, and I didn't give her any time to reply, but I just went right in front of her. 뒤에서 조용히 투덜거리는 유채린의 목소리를 무시한 채, while just ignoring 유채린's voice, she was just grumbling quietly from behind me. Yes. 사실 나로서도 생각이 복잡하다. Actually, though, I felt a bit confused myself. Literally, my thoughts were also a bit complicated. 유채린에게 그 안개를 직접 체험시켜 주는 건 꽤 도박인 것이다. Directly having 유채린 experience this fog, was actually quite a gamble. I'm not sure why it's a gamble. Right? I'm just double checking I'm translating this word right. It's like a basic word, 도박, gamble, right? Yeah. 하지만, but 유채린을 제멋대로인 채로 두는 건 더 위험하다. It's more dangerous though to just leave her on her own. So I can't just leave her to her own methods.
미친 말 같으니 나가자마자 바로 신고해야지. 불쾌소원?
불쾌하다. I can't think of the English translation right now. Like not good. Displeased. Okay, uncomfortable. It's like a crazy village. As soon as I get out of here, I'm gonna report it right away. It's so uncomfortable. So weird, but it doesn't really mean weird. It's like uncomfortable. Not. 쾌 is like pleasure, pleasing. So not pleasing, basically. 유채린은 적극적으로 이 마을에서 나가고 싶어 한다. She wants to get out of this village. 적극적. What would that be here? I can't think of a good translation for this. Active. Okay, actively. She actively wants to get out of here. Sure, I guess that works. If you're wondering why I'm streaming today, I said I was probably going to stream tomorrow. It's because I'm actually going to be filming a video tomorrow. So I'm doing today instead of tomorrow because tomorrow I think would be too busy. Even if I finish early, which I probably will because it's not like it's not going to take all day to film. I don't think it would be good for me to do film. And that's why if you guys haven't noticed, I'm totally in a different spot than usual. You could see a different background here. That's because the entire rest of my room, I could show you. The entire rest of my room is set up for filming. So that's my script. You can see my audio recorder over here. That's my table with like miscellaneous stuff, like my makeup on it and microphone and stuff, bookshelf. There's my microphone up there, my second microphone. I have two. Then my camera, lights. There's 3 lights, one behind my chair, one over there, one in the closet. I brought my, I have like a tree from IKEA I brought upstairs. So, yeah, this whole room there's no room. So that's why I'm over here. 그리고 자신에 대한 자신감이 지나치게 높다. And she has an extremely high self-confidence. So she also is extremely confident in herself. Is that a new stand behind you? Where? New stand? Right now? Well, I showed you guys this. The new stand you can see is holding one of the microphones up, but this is not behind. These are my regular stands. I use these normally. So many footsteps. 이 두 개 요소가 합쳐지면, if these two elements are combined, basically her confidence and I don't remember what the other one was. Oh, and wanting to get out of this town. 내가 감당하기 힘든 불안 요소로서 작용할 가능성이 매우 높다. I think this would be a good Nika sentence. This is a Nika sentence. Hey, Cheryl, would you mind copying this for Nika? Because he asked for another one, so I'll give him another one. I don't think it's going to be super hard to translate. I just think I like it, how it has some kind of interesting... It's a little bit long. Cool, thanks. 그렇게 다소 위험하더라도, so because of that, even if it's slightly dangerous, a little bit, or more, literally more or less dangerous, 유채린과의 관계를 극적으로 변화시킬 이벤트가 필요하다. So even if it's just a little bit, though, I do need some sort of event in order to change for the good, positively change the relationship I have with 유채린. I guess that's because, well, actually, I don't want to try translating this because then it's going to give it away. But yes, that's what this one says. 유채린을 확실하게 억눌러 둬야 한다. I have to definitely force her in a sense to have a good relationship with me. I have to kind of press her, I'll say.
그런데 어딜 가요 지금?
So then, where do we go now? 이쪽 길로 가는 게 안전해요. It's safe to go down this road. 사람들 눈에도 덜 띄고 we'll get fewer people will notice us. Literally, we will appear less in people's eyes. 그렇게 말하며 오르막 길을 계속 걷는다. So I said that and we continued walking down the, what do you call that? That kind of road. Ah, no, it was something else I was thinking. Just uphill. Ah, yeah. Ascending. 오르막. Okay, that makes sense. So tomorrow I'm going to film a new video. My first new video that I've made, like new concept that I've filmed since February, because I've just been doing the beginner's Korean course since then. So like I kept all of my equipment the same, all my camera settings have been the same, but now I can finally break out all the new stuff I've been buying, spend so much money getting new equipment. It's not going to make you're not going to notice a single difference in the videos. But it's going to be it's a lot better already though for setting up and filming, like, you know, tripods, stands, that sort of stuff, new microphone, audio recorder. Yeah, like you probably won't notice a difference, but it's a big difference for me. And the episode I'm filming tomorrow, I wrote the script. It's just the script. I shouldn't say script. It's more like an outline, but kind of script. It's 15 pages. So I'm estimating this video is going to be 15 to 20 minutes. If it happens to turn out to be like 35 minutes, I'm going to split it in two. But hopefully you won't have to wait too long because I'm planning on uploading it next Monday. 이쪽 길은 산을 통해 조금 돌아가는 내가 봐둔 탈출 루트 중 하나다. So this is one of the escape routes that I found, which goes around a little bit through the mountain. Hey, Larissa. Typed? Yeah, of course typed. I'm not going to write something with my hands. I have to change so much stuff. 지나치게 돌아가기 때문에 기각된 루트이지만 지금으로선 이쪽으로 가는 게 안전하다고 판단했다. 기각되다. Dismissed. This was a route that was rejected originally because it just goes around too much. But for right now, I judged that it would be safe to go this way. So this route is safe. Although I normally would have been dismissed, like I would have dismissed it as an escape route. 괜히 마을 사람들과 마주쳤다간 유채린이 무슨 돌발 행동을 할지 모르니까. I don't know what sort of weird thing that she would do. Is that 돌발 unforeseen? Okay, I don't know what sort of crazy thing, what sort of unknown thing that 유채린 would do if she were by chance to make eye contact with one of the village people. Okay, while you guys are getting some water, I'm going to write down this 돌발 행동. 돌발 행동. Hey, small. Speed.
진짜 쓸데없이 돌아가네.
I need a lot of village. You can just drink as much water as you want. 진짜 쓸데없이 돌아가네. This is such a it's such a waste that it's just going around so much. 자기 때문인 걸 모르는 유채린은 그렇게 궁시렁거린다. So 유채린 is just complaining like that because she doesn't really know it's because of herself. Yeah, basically. That meaning that she's the reason why it's going around so much. Well, it's good because we picked the safest route because of her. So she doesn't know that she's the reason for that, but she just kind of is complaining or whining. Yeah, it's the sound of someone's footsteps. Oh no, it's our footsteps, not someone following us. I hope it's not someone following us. 저 성격을 눌러놓지 않는 이상 앞으로 고생 길이 훤할 것이다. Oh, I can't remember 훤하다. Oh, that's right. Bright. Yeah, an arduous path. 고생길, literally suffering road. So it's gonna be a lot of suffering if I can't if I'm not able to keep down that sort of personality that she has. If I can't suppress her personality in any way, it's gonna be a long road, difficult journey. Yeah, it's better than the heartbeat sound. That's true. I hate the heartbeat sound. 어느덧 우린 마을을 빠져나왔다. And then suddenly we had left the village. We came out of the village. Well, I mean, we can leave the village. You just can't leave this area. 그리고 나를 계속 맴돌게 만들었던 불길한 나무 근처에 도착했다. And we arrived near the eerie tree which had made me keep going around. Right? Oops. Yeah. 나는 얼마 전 여기서 이 마을을 나가길 포기했다. A while back, I had given up getting out of this village from here. Maybe he needs to pee and can't stand still. Yeah, it's our character. Our character hasn't used the bathroom once. We've taken showers, but it's never said we went to the bathroom before. So it could be. 또한 이 말에 일어나는 초자연적인 현상을 억지로 받아들이게 되었다. And also this place had forced me to get the sort of supernatural phenomenon that's occurring in this town. Literally. Let me see if there's a better way for translating phenomenon here. Something that happens. Man, not really. I'll just say supernatural things that have happened in this town. 그때 내가 느꼈던 그 공포를, that fear that I had felt at that time, as well as 이제 유채린에게도 체험시켜 줄 것이다. I'm now going to have 유채린 experience as well. Genshin Impact? The thing is, I want to play Korean games, though, not other games translated into Korean, because the point of me playing Korean games isn't to show off that I speak Korean or to just listen to Korean with all of you or read it with all of you. It's because I want to, it's for my own Korean studying. That's why even though I only get like, you know, maybe 10 or 20 people to view these streams each time, I'm still doing them because it's my Korean study. I'm just sharing what I do for studying Korean. And the best way to do Korean studying is with Korean resources. So just for the same reason, if I'm trying to get native input, I wouldn't listen to a Japanese speaker or another country speaker speaking Korean, even if they speak perfectly, because I want the native sound for that. And it's the same with games. If I do a foreign game translated, well, yeah, it's going to be accurate Korean, but it's not going to be accurate culture. It might even be wrong Korean because they tried to translate a phrase they say in Japanese, but they don't actually use it in Korean. Like, it's kind of awkward to say that, but they just translated it. They just did their best. So I'm only trying to find Korean-made games. And that makes it really hard, though, because there aren't that many Korean-made games that are in Korean and that are something that I could play on my computer. A lot of like Korean games are mobile games. And Korea has a lot of older games. If you search on the internet, there are some older games made in Korea. But a lot of them are like multiplayer games online, not the kind of game that I'm trying to play for this. So yeah, it's kind of hard.
뭐해요? 갑자기 멈춰서.
But if I were to do translated games, there's really an unlimited supply of games I could play because every popular game gets translated into Korean. But I want to do Korean games for this channel. Even if I could play that game regularly in my own time, I wouldn't count it as my personal Korean study. What are you doing? Why you're suddenly stopping? 아닙니다. 가시죠. Oh, no, never mind. Let's go. 나는 걸음을 옮겨 나무를 스쳐 지나갔다. I kept walking and passed by the tree. 안개 휩싸인 길을 걷는다. We're walking down the road encompassed in fog. 길은 기이할 정도로 길게 이어져 있다. The road is really long, goes on really long, so much that it's odd. Is there a better word for 기이하다? Weird, bizarre, odd, something like that. Yeah, but thanks for the suggestion. I mean, I appreciate any suggestions. In fact, most of the games that I'm playing, I found from suggestions. Actually, I didn't find them. I couldn't find them myself. Someone else suggested, "Hey, you should check out this game," and I didn't even know it existed, or I saw it was made, but I didn't know that would be like a Korean game to play, like some of the horror games we played. 마치 끝이 없는 안개를 걷는 것처럼. Another typo here. It should be no space here. Like I was walking through fog, endless fog. Just like I was walking through endless fog. 괜찮아요? You okay?
차를 도대체 어디다 둔 거예요?
Where in the world did you leave your car? I don't know why she's so feisty. Why is she so like loud? Why is she so mean? 뭘 했다고 힘들어해요? What did I do that you're having such a hard time, literally? What did I do that is causing you so much stress? The maker of Coma do a Coma 3? Yeah, they're already working on it, I'm pretty sure. Plenty of Koreans like that game, and a lot of people liked it. So yeah, they're definitely going to do a Coma 3. Just the question is when. It might not be their next project. They might be doing something else first. I wouldn't blame them either if like, they should do what they want to do. But I hope they release a Coma 3, because I think it would be cool to go back to that world and see how's it going now that we have... we've stopped that evil ghost in there, and although I guess the teacher's still there. Is she? Or did we kill the teacher also? I can't remember. We might have actually taken care of the teacher too. 평소에 운동을 안 하신... I guess you don't do exercise normally. I don't finish my sentence here.
그게 아니라 이 길이 끝날 기미가...
This road shows no sign of ending. This road just keeps going on forever. And now we're back here.
뭐야?
Okay, here's Cheryl, here's your sentence. Here's Cheryl's sentence. Play Coma 2 again. I would if I didn't translate, with the exception of, I think it was like 2 notes that we didn't find. Everything in the game, every sign, every poster, every dialogue, even like menu stuff. Otherwise, I would. Instead, like, I wish we could play White Day again, because except that I don't want to deal with the janitor, and even if we put the game on the easiest difficulty, you still have to deal with the janitor. Just the janitor doesn't kill you right away. I think it's like 3 hits or something. So the reason is that White Day, there was a lot of stuff we didn't do, which specifically was reading the ghost stories. Like in the game, when you play, you get ghost stories that you pick up through the game, and we didn't read any of those. And that was for good reasons, because I was like, well, let's play this game. Let's just have fun with it. But now I think about it, I probably should have just read all of them, because the game itself wasn't really that much fun. And it was actually, frankly, annoying. The game was really annoying. Yeah. And then the other thing, that's the reason why I didn't read them. Because even if you go in the bathroom, the janitor can still find you sometimes. So even if I had decided, let's read these stories and go in the bathroom and start reading, the janitor can still come in, find you, and beat you up. So yeah, I hated that. I hated that game. If they just put in an option in the menu, like disable janitor, or make the janitor friendly, like he'll say hello, when you walk by, that would improve the game immensely. And it was still hard to like figure out the puzzles. It wasn't like, I don't know. 유채리는 주변을 두리번 거린다. So 유채리는 is like looking around the area. 지금까지의 여유로운 태도는 사라져 있었다. Her attitude, which up until now was quite carefree, had now disappeared. That her carefree attitude, which had persisted until now, had now disappeared. 나가려고 몇 번을 시도해도 마찬가지입니다. No matter how many times you try to get out, it's the same result. Hey, Moore, what's up? You actually posted your sentence, Cheryl. Nice. And if you're wondering if you just got here, I'm going to be going for another 30 minutes, and then we'll stop. So that way we get some good gaming time tonight. Oh, I got another book. 이렇게 돼요. This is what happens. 이렇게, like this.
뭐가 이렇게 된다는 거예요?
What do you mean this happens? 방금 보셨잖아요. You just saw, right? 빙빙 돈다고요. You just go around in a circle. It just goes around in a circle. 아무리 정면만 보고 걸어도 여기로 돌아와요. No matter how much you walk looking straight ahead, you come back here. 이런 지역적 미스테리 현상은 여기저기 많이 퍼져 있습니다. These kinds of mysterious phenomenons are just happening all over the place here. 지역적, would that be district in this area? Regional? Maybe regional? Yeah, regional. 대표적인 게 버뮤다, 삼각지대죠. 버뮤. I swear. It's like the easy words that I can't remember. I'm dumb. I'm not writing this down. I was like, 삼각지대. Okay, that's like a triangle area. Bermuda. What is Bermuda? Basically a representative example would be the Bermuda Triangle. Okay, I'm not even writing that down. 인정하세요. Just acknowledge it. Just admit it, basically. Or just accept it, might say. Accept might work here. I'm just a super low. Yeah. 세상엔 상식을 벗어나는 일들이 얼마든지, however many, there's so many things that defy common knowledge, basically, in the world. Literally, that escape common knowledge.
웃기는 소리 하지 말아봐요, 좀! 생각하고 있잖아!
Don't say anything ridiculous. I'm thinking. Hey, I'm thinking. Stop saying nonsense, basically.
어쩌다가 길을 잘못 든 거 가지고 의기양양해져서 별 헛소리를 다.
How could you're taking the fact that we just took a wrong way, and you're talking nonsense and getting all I just looked up this word 의기양양. Was it wasn't happy, was it? Yeah. But like proudly, you're like getting all like you're getting all elated. Okay. That's right. So it is. I was like, I remembered it feel like happy, but it is kind of like that. So you're getting all elated, so, you know, just for the fact that we picked the wrong road, and now you're all talking nonsense and everything. Basically, that's what she's saying. Okay. Yeah, she's very dramatic. And actually what's funny is this voice actress, Yu Cherin, they posted this on the Twitch, they posted this on the Steam page of the game, but she has a Twitch channel. And I haven't watched it yet because I didn't really care because I never talked with Yu Cherin anyway. They made the announcement like, oh, Yu Cherin's voice actress started a Twitch channel. I'm like, oh, that's really cool. I don't know who that is. And then after playing the game and I talked with her once, I'm like, yeah, I don't care. I don't like her. But she's very good at her voice acting. It's a shame though that I hate her character. But voice acting's great. In this whole game, the great voice acting's really good, I think.
무서우면 거기 있어. 나 혼자 갈 테니까.
If you're scared, just stay there. Just stay here, you know. Stay there if you're just scared. I'm gonna go by myself. So she's gonna make another lap, I think. 끝까지 제 멋대로구만. Stubborn to the end. Basically, doing as she pleases up until the end. 나는 그런 유체인을 일부러 말리지 않고 그대로 서서 기다렸다. I didn't try to stop her, but I just stood there as I was and waited. 그리고 잠시 후, and a little bit later,
이 빌어먹을 길은 왜 이리 길어?
this road, why is it so long? 사람 얼굴을 보고 이라니. What? Why are you making that sound after seeing someone's face? You know, seeing my face. 너무하신 거 아닙니까? Isn't that a bit too much? You know, to look at me and say, look at this face. I'll say I like this face. It's like finally, we don't get I'm just tired of her arrogance, but this is a good face. We have to remember this face right here. She doing it again? No, I still like the other face. The surprise face is not too bad, but the first face is better. 그만 포기하시고 just give up. 우선 돌아가죠. Let's first of all, let's just go back. Seeing a nida verb with the 면? Let me see what you're talking about. Which sentence? I don't know which sentence you're talking about. Yeah. It's I see what you mean. I was misreading it as the imnida verb, and I was like, what? I see. Yeah, piup. Yeah, the piup verb with the myeon. Yeah, anytime it's not every time, but it's all the ones that have an exception. And that's the same with myeon. There are a few exceptions, like other verbs that do that are like verb stems that end with a shield, but those aren't super common. So yeah, anyone that ends with a piup, Most of the time, you remove it, add an u, and then 면. So it's not simply just 으면, like it wouldn't be 무서우면. That would sound weird anyway. 무서우면. Okay. 유채린이 뭐라고 말하려 했으나 금세 입을 다문다. She was about to say something, but then she just shut her mouth. No, show me the other face. 나는 그런 유채린이 마음에 다잡기를 기다려주지 않고 I didn't wait for 유채린 to calm down and instead 먼저 마을 쪽으로 걸어갔다 and said walked toward the village.
잠깐!
Wait!
같이 가요!
I'm going with you. Oh, it's a new background. 왔던 산길을 다시 걸으며 so we walked back down the mountain road that we came from. 나와 유채린은 한 마디의 대화도 하지 않았다. And me and 유채린, we didn't even say one word to each other. 다른 특별한 일도 없었다. Nothing else particular happened either. 중간에 유채린이 지갑을 떨어뜨리고 투덜거리며 주웠다던가 maybe she had dropped her wallet and was murmuring about something. She was murmuring about that or grumbling about that. Or perhaps 내가 잠시 신발끈을 묶었다던가 하는 정도의 일만 일어났을 뿐. So, okay, these are connected, so I'm just going to read them together. So the only thing that really happened was pretty much like I had to stop for a second and tie my shoelace, or 유채린 dropped her wallet and was grumbling about that and picked it up. 힐끔 유채린을 보니 힐끔, I don't know this word. I wonder how that's different from 견눈, because I know the other way we'd say that, 견눈. Because this is also, it's similar to another word that I would use, but it's like kind of looking out of the side of your eye. Kind of like side, like this. It's not the normal way that I would say that. So I'll look it up. So we're walking together, so I just kind of glanced out of the corner of my eye at 유채린. 유채린은 뭔가를 골똘히 생각하고 있었다. She was thinking very deeply. Yeah. She was thinking like very, focusing a lot, thinking about something. 9. Okay. 손에 뭔가를 쥐고 만지작거리는 것 같기도 하고. I also think that she's grasping something in her hand and kind of like touching it. So maybe it's like a talisman or like a charm, like a lucky charm or something. Lucky charms. Hearts, stars, and horseshoes, clovers and blue moons, pots of golden rainbows, and a red bull, and I can't even do it. And a red balloon. Oh, that'd be lucky charms. Although I think that's all changed now. That was when I was a kid. 유채린 씨, 저기, hey, 유채린, that is. So what was that? She just fell over. 깜짝 놀라며 뒤로 넘어지는 유채린을 간신히 붙잡았다. So I caught 유채린 as she fell backward because she was startled. She was surprised. Yeah. Barely caught her. That's what I should say. 덕분에 유채린은 다소 웃기는 모양으로 나에게 매달려 있게 되었다. And then she ended up kind of hanging against me in kind of a funny appearance. So she's kind of like funnily, like humorously now hanging on my arms, right? Because I like caught her barely, and now she's like in a funny manner, and in a funny way, she's kind of like hanging against me.
나요!
Let go. Dude, you fell. Don't be like that. You fell on me. 그 격한 반응에 심히 뻘쭘해져 난 갈 곳 잃은 내 손을 만지작거렸다. So I was so I was like not embarrassed, but I felt really awkward suddenly at her strong reaction, and I didn't know what to do with my hands, so I'm just kind of like touching my hands like this. Yeah, 무언가 is 뭔가. That's right. Lucky Charms, they're magically delicious. Seriously. 뭐 저렇게까지 놀라는 거야? Oh, that was just my thought. Is she really that surprised? Was she really that scared?
갑자기 말 걸지 말아줄래요?
Do you want to can you just like not suddenly start talking like that? Oh, we get the funny music now. We don't hear this music very much.
말하기 전에 말을 한다고 말을 해야 할 거 아니에요?
Ha 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 ha. Okay, so now she's trying to be, well, now the game is trying to show us, look at you, Chedi, and look how cute she is. So it's saying, before you talk, you gotta say first that you're gonna talk, right? You can't just start talking, you gotta say you're gonna start talking. Which of course makes no sense. But okay. 지금 그게 말이 되는 소리입니까? Does that even make sense? Basically, do you think that makes sense? That doesn't make any sense.
하여간 왜 불렀는데요?
Oh, we need the other side face of her, like shocked. I want that face again. I want that as my my phone wallpaper. I'll put that face on the background. I should do that. That was a pretty good face. Anyway, 왜 불렀는데? Why'd you call out to me? What do you want? 별 웃기는 상황이군 정말. Just such a it's a funny situation that's happened. I'll say that. Yeah, it's such a funny thing that's happened now. Really. 그런데 그러고 보니 유채린을 왜 불렀더라? But then thinking about it, why did I call out to her? I'll try to. Oh, it's okay. I can grab it. Yeah, the only thing 유채린 needs is to say golden. You're right. I was expecting golden on every sentence. 유채린의 급작스러운 반응 덕분에 이쪽도 생각하던 걸 잊어버렸다. Thanks to her sudden surprise reaction, I also forgot what I was thinking about. 뭐지? 저 빨간 건 아까만 해도 없었는데. What's that red thing there? It wasn't here before. Yeah, you're right. Look at this little thing here on the floor. It's like, can't even see what it is. What is that? 나는 그 물건을 자세히 봤다. I looked closely at that object. 저런 게 있었으면 분명 눈에 띄었을 건데. If there was that sort of thing, I'm sure it would have caught my eye already. I'm sure I would have noticed it. 난 성큼 다가가 그 물건을 집어들었다. I slowly approached, or not softly approached it and picked it up. It looked like a talisman, but I didn't know. 뭐야 이건? What is this? It just says 복, like a prayer, like a blessing. 나는 중얼거리며 주머니 속의 내용물을 꺼내 들었다. So I took out the items in my pocket. Oh, in this pocket. Okay, because I'm like, wait, what pocket? So this is like a pocket. That's right. Koreans would know that this is a pouch. And I didn't right away. Okay, so anyway, I took out the items that were inside of the pouch. Huh?
그건
Oh, does this expose her as a 강씨? 네? What?
아니 그러니까
No, you see, 유채린의 이해할 수 없는 반응을 멍하니 보던 나는 접힌 종이를 펼쳤다. So I was looking at, just kind of like staring blankly at her reaction, which I couldn't really understand. So I couldn't understand her reaction. I was just kind of staring blankly at her. And then I opened up the folded piece of paper. 부적이었다. It's a talisman. Yeah, this is a common talisman. We saw these in other games. This would be to keep ghosts away. And you know what? This looks like the talisman you would expect to find on Ikangshi. Let me show you. Where was that? Was it in here? if we put her as a ghost... it doesn't show it. Because in the main menu, you can see, like, on her forehead, there's a talisman. In the characters, you know, in the very main menu, it has all of their characters looking like demons. And you can see on her forehead, there was a talisman for Kangxi, and it looks like this. I happen to remember that. 주머니의 상태를 보아 적어도 몇 달은 지니고 다닌 것 같다. Looking at the state of the pouch, the condition of the pouch, she's been carrying it around there for at least a few months. 이거 유채린 씨 겁니까? 유채린 씨 겁니까? Is this yours?
네? 제 거요?
What? It's mine? Did she just get found out as being Kangxi, or why would she be carrying around this talisman? Because that was, I swear, this is the hancha that's on her forehead in the main menu. If she's a Kangxi. 미신 같은 건 안 믿으신다고? You don't believe in, like, superstitions? You're not superstitious? She's gonna take it. 부적을 빼? Yeah, she took it.
이게 왜 나한테 있었지?
Why did I have this?
이거 내 운전기사 거예요.
This is my car drivers. My drivers.
어쩌다가 내 주머니 속에 들어왔나 보네요.
I guess somehow it got inside of my pouch.
이딴 건 이렇게
This kind of thing in how did it?
던져버려야죠. 그렇죠?
Yeah, I gotta throw it away, right? Like, you know, how dare his thing get inside of my pocket? So I gotta throw it out, right? Yeah, I think that this was supposed to be a clue to us, like, hey, this girl is actually Kangxi. Look, she's even carrying around the talisman that it would be on her forehead if she's Kangxi. I'll show you guys in the main menu when we leave, when I finish the game. 우선 오늘은 여기까지 하죠. Anyway, that's enough for today. 방금 보셨지만 지금으로선 여길 나갈 방법이 없습니다. So you've just seen it, but for right now, there is no way of getting out. 우선 여관에서 기다리세요. Anyway, so just wait at the inn. 제가 조사를 좀 더 해보죠. So I'm gonna do a little bit more investigating.
어딜 가시게요?
Where are you gonna go? 조사해야죠. I have to investigate. 여기서 나가기 싫어요? You don't want to leave here? As in, like, right here.
누가 그렇게 말했다고?
Who said that? 그럼 여관에 가서 기다리세요. Okay, well then go to the inn and wait. 함부로 다니지 말고. Don't go walking around on, you know, all by yourself. 일부러 조금 강하게 말해본다. I'm speaking on purpose a little bit strongly. Firmly. 자, 유채린의 반응은 what's her reaction gonna be now? Since I'm speaking like firmly to her.
알겠어요.
Oh, okay, so she's like, she acts tough, but if someone else in authority tells her to do something or like speaks firmly, then she reacts to that. So that's her personality we can get now. Okay, I got it. And remember, this is a game, it's not a real person. It's like Okay, 유채리는 불만족스러운 얼굴로 마을로 향했다. So she headed back to the village with a very unsatisfied look on her face. 그럼 다음에 또 봐. It's possible. It's a real expression. 그럼 다음에 또 봐. It just turns out that no one else was using that expression on a regular basis. I've heard, though, 다음에 또 봐 a lot. And also 또 봐. 그래, 또 봐. 다음에 또 봐. I heard a few times, but I never heard 그럼 다음에 또 봐 before. But it's like a real phrase. You could use it. It sounds natural. So I'm like, hey, let's make this as my phrase for every video. And for the new video I'm doing, I'm actually going to start a new phrase also in the beginning of the episode because I realized, oh, it's a different series. You'll see when it comes out. Anyway, I won't talk anymore about that. 나는 그런 유채린의 뒷모습을 보며, I was watching just the back of her. She's going away. And while watching her go away, 한 가지를 확실히 알 것 같았다. I could feel like I knew one thing for certain. 유채린은 애초에 그렇게 강한 인간이 아니다. She is, in the beginning, or naturally, she's not really a strong human, is what I'm saying. Like, she's not really a powerful, strong-minded person. I'll say that. 겉으로는 이성적이고 냉철한 척, 대단한 척 다 하지만 she pretends really hard to be really like cold and I don't know if there's a better translation for this. Hold on. Oops. I should probably write 냉철하다. Where's that? Oh, level-headed. Okay, I'll put this in. Never mind. It wasn't cold. I was guessing cold because of ning, but it's level-headed and rational. So on the outside, she's pretending to be like really level-headed and rational, but she's just really pretending hard. It's all an act. 실상은 부적을 품에 넣고 다닐 정도로 미신도 잘 믿고, but in reality, she even believes in superstition so much that she's going to carry around a talisman with her, and 자신이 불리하다고 판단되면 제법 고분고분해진다. And when she feels like she's uncomfortable, she will 고분. Not uncomfortable. When she feels like she's at a disadvantage somehow, she will get very docile. Docile, that's the word. 그렇다면, well then, 아예 완벽하게 짓눌러서 얌전히 처박혀 있도록 만드는 게 낫겠다. Then it would be better just to go full force and completely keep her down so that we can make her act more docile toward us. Basically, well, let's just go ahead and be act strong then. If that's the case. 좋아. All right. 유채린에게 조금 미안하지만 어쩔 수 없다. You know, I kind of feel sorry for her, but I can't really do anything about it. 이렇게 나도 묶어놓지 않으면 나는 유채린을 감당할 수 없을 것이다. 감당, hold on. Yeah, manage. Okay, cope with. I'll put that in here. I'm not going to be able to cope with 유채린 unless I'm just going to like tie her because she's doesn't listen to anything. So we have to basically we have to be like really strong when we talk with her now. Like do this, or else she's not gonna listen. But I think she's still 강시, so I don't think it really matters. But you can't meet the same person twice in a day, so maybe I'll meet her again just with while meeting Hansei he one more time again. 감당. 것이다. Okay. Didn't I give an everyone sentence already? Did I only give a Nika sentence? 나는 그렇게 생각하며. So I was thinking that 다음 장소로 발걸음을 옮겼다 and moved to the next location. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, we'll see. Okay, so I went to eat now. 식당에서 밥을 넘기며 문득 주변을 관찰해 본다. Okay, this is everyone's sentence. Perfect. Perfect sentence. Oh. And let's just hope that video goes well tomorrow. Like I was saying, it's 15 pages to film, so that's more than 3 times a regular episode I would do. Almost 3 times. And it could be twice if it's a big episode. But anyway, it's all from one angle though, which is good. Normally I would have to film like multiple angles and different sets. This is just one set because it's just me talking. It could end up being 2 videos. I'll just say that if it ends up being really long, I'll split it in 2. But you guys will see it on next Monday, the first one. Yeah, the sounds are supposed to be people talking in the restaurant, but it sounds like people are like boiling, like demons are being boiled, like it sounds really weird. Okay, thanks, Cheryl. All right, let me go back to the main menu so I can tell you what I'm talking about. And we just saved, which is perfect. So we don't have to pick. We're at the end of the second to last day. Okay, here, look at this. Oh, I take it back. It's not the exact talisman. It's a different talisman. I take it back. I thought I saw this exact one, but it's a little different. Similar though, similar. But you can see on her head there's this talisman. Like everyone has different clues, like but her it's this being with a talisman. Talisman. I keep saying talisman. Talisman. I forgot about the concept of eating your... Oh my gosh. I swear, as soon as this situation's over, as soon as like, you know, or if I have to go to Korea, as soon as I can go to Korea, as soon as I can go to a restaurant again, oh, I'm just going to order everything I want. Like, I don't care. Like, I don't care if I'm like, I don't really have very much money. I'm just going to be like, give me this, give me this, give me this. I'm going to leave a nice tip. Because like, I'm not tipping for pickup orders. I'm not going to tip for someone to bag my food. Literally just put the food in the bag. Like you tip for, you know, if you have a waiter, right? You don't tip at McDonald's because all they do is they bag your food. You don't tip at Starbucks because they just hand you your coffee. But you tip at any restaurant where a waiter comes. So if a waiter comes out, you should tip. But there are no waiters anymore. So you just do to go. So obviously I'm not going to tip unless it's like a place that I really, really like, then I would tip. I'm not going to tip for them just to put my food into a bag. I swear, as soon as I can go to a restaurant again, I'll be like, give me that, give me the steak, give me the sushi, and then walk over, go to a movie, get a big tub of popcorn for like $12, right, and a big soda, like an icy, like a $8 large icy, and then like a big box of like Sour Patch Kids, and yeah, I miss going out a lot. Anyway. So yeah, thanks everyone for coming, and I will see you again in a few more days. So I won't be streaming tomorrow because I'm going to be filming, but maybe Friday or Saturday, one of those 2 days. All right, guys, take care.